Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll hand it. A game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many minutes adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet them.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the visitors call time here. For an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the home team, knocked out of that top three, moving down to the 4th spot.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some critics have said they're playing way above their heads, but I think we're just learning how great this team is.
A nice shot by Brown. Here's Evans. Banked it in off the glass.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Korkmaz. And here's James. No good with the triple. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Evans. Going inside. Here's Fall. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And he sinks the second. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. James outside.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now here is James. Lets it fly. Fournier with a rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Ahead. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And there's James from the arc. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
James has gone 1 for 2 from deep. Here's Evans. Check by James. Here he goes. Shot's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Vasenkov. 5 to shoot. Pass to Fall. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That's his first foul. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Here's Korkmaz.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
And here's James. Three-pointer. Here's Brown. One-handed slam right there.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Fall. Here's Vezenkov. Nails it from three. Vezenkov's got 9.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Pass to Brown. From deep three-point land. He can't get that one to fall.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
First personal foul, third team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Papanikolaou.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
For 3, James. Fournier with a rebound.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here's Vezenkov. Off target with the 3. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And here they come. With 4 on the clock. And that one's good. He's got 11.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes it.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Leading by 14. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
For 3, Diallo. No good.
First personal foul, first team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 30.
Some solid defense from Diallo.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
The rebound by Diallo. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
On the take. Here's Peters. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
It's stolen away. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, BA. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And the visitors call time here. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. James deciding where to go with it. That three's off the mark.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
Driving to the basket, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Korkmaz, no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Drives to the hoop. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Away team foul. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
So it's the home team now. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And Dorsey gets it to go. Dorsey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the right side, it's tipped. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Peters with the drive, and he dunks it down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Oh, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
A minute 15 left in the second quarter. Here's Diallo. And it's Dorsey with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Makobo. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. Fifth team foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for your home team, Milutina. taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Offline with a baseline jumper. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Covered by Diallo. Puts it up from 17. He can't get it to go.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
And a miss there on the triple. Here's Dorsey. It's deflected.
India turnover. 1-2 ball. Ball is turned over. The ball goes to the away team.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game, delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint. Oh, that joke was...
Let's turn our attention. And that is going to do it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. They've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at center. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Papanikolaou, and a missed layup. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Here's Papanikolaou, back to Fournier. From downtown, that shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And there it is for him. Kalathis has got his first points of the night. Here's Papanikolaou. Still no points.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Out to the wing. And here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by Fall. Brown's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Vezinkov. No good on the 3.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Here's James. There's the block. And they're on the break. Brown with the block.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. So it's the home team now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Shoots. The shot by Evans, no good. Looking to slow it down here, run a play.
Which is interesting because they've done much better playing with pace. You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Here's Vezinkov. No good with a layup. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Again, the miss by James.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And there's the rejection. It's Brown on the wing. James outside. The 3. Again, the miss by James.
it has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Korkmaz. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Three-pointer, no good.
Away team foul. Papagiannis. First personal foul. First team foul.
And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Has to fall. Here's Papanikolaou. The three. Not going to go that time.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Brown finds James. Jacks up a three. Hits the trifecta. James has got 6.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. And down it goes. 2 points. Give him 8 points now. Evans has gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to James. Outside, Brown. James, right side. 5 on the clock. Back to Brown. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Evans. Give him 8. On target from range. Here's Kalathis. Take it away. In transition, here they come. Here's Papanikolaou. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then, BA.
Pass to Dorsey. Drops in the layup for 2. Dorsey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
The 3 ball. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Will it go? And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Peters to the left side wing. That one doesn't drop.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Puts up a deep 3. Diallo, no good. poke loose. Here's Yunus. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Off with the layup.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And he drives in. Some solid defense from Diallo. And here's the fast break. And it ends up out of bounds. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan, without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
Who poked away?
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
The shot by Dorsey, no good. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Beyond the arc. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. Dorsey's got 4 rebounds now. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Dorsey's got 10 points in just the second half.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And it's good. 2 points.
And, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
They grab their own miss. And he can't get that one. To the middle. Here's Yunus. Pass to Corneli. Diallo with the ball. Diallo on the wing. 4-3. It's not going to go for him. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Here's Dorsey. And so they get the victory here at home. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Ward. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Now here's Fournier. Lays tees it up off the glass.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize. Nicely done.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The visitors with the ball. Pass to Hayes. Fall with the rebound. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Papanikolaou. Off target from outside. There's the triple. Fournier pulls it down.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Papanikolaou dishes to Fournier. To the inside. And Fall gets it to go.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Here.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Papanikolaou. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
He's guarded by Fournier. 5 on the clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Evans outside. Pass to Papanikolaou. This one for three. Connects from three-point range. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
There's a good screen to the wing right side. Ward, the pass to Hayes. Fires the three. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
From deep, Evans. Second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
There's 1:26 left here in the first quarter. Here's Ward. Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Covered by Evans. Pass to Ward. From downtown, Evans with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Evans has got it. Fournier's shot is off. Covered by Evans. Driving the lane. And he gets the bucket. He has 5.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Now, here's Fournier. He's guarded closely. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Vezenkov. Still yet to score. Pass to Ward. The three. Trains it from beyond the arc. 9 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Papanikolaou, the pass to Fall. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Up 6. And we'll be back with you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Clock at 6. There's the screen. Low. That 3 off the mark. Now Dorsey. It's deflected. It's stolen. To the paint. Inside. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And he gets it to go.
Gotta show more muscle to keep him off that low block.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
Here's Watsura, still without a basket. Out left to the wing, 6 to shoot. Let's a floater go. To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Five to shoot. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. To the wing on the left. Launches it. Dorsey, that's good. Dorsey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Watsura. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Into the lane. It's deflected. They get it back. Tries again. How about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball? Low. Sinks the three-pointer. He has 5.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Down low. Ripped away. Pass to Hummus. 1:37 left in the first half of basketball. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Here's Watsura. Scoreless thus far.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the sides.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And they're running. Takes the 3. Is with the rebound. And he drives in. Power down with both hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Watsura. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And that one is hammered home.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thank you. The fans on the edge of their seats. On that note, Shaq, rough estimate, how many chairs have you broken in your life?
Hundreds.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the visiting team.
Despite being the...
That is more than enough of...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Evans out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Papanikolaou in at the 3 slot. There's the pick. Going inside, and it's in there.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Papanikolaou. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Ward. He's guarded by Fournier. Covered by Evans. Clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. 10 points for him.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Launches a 3. Rebounded by Ward. A nice lead and looking confident.
And they've got a chance to push it to double digits.
He's guarded by Fournier. To the inside. And Hayes throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. The offensive rebound. Pass to Vezenkov. And here's Fournier. Here's Vezenkov. Hasn't made one yet. Goes back up. Here's the drive. He lays it in.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. They set the screen. Here's Ward. He's got 7. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now here's Evans. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Full. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Kicks it out to Evans. No good from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Papanikolaou. And that one is stuffed right through.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Snatched up.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
A solo fast break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
They set the pick. Out to the wing. See the pass to Ward. For 3. Bangs home the trifecta. 9 points in the game so far.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Papanikolaou, good.
Works that one inside nicely.
Driving to the basket. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. A steal. Banked in off the glass.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Away team foul. Number 1. First personal foul. First team foul.
36 seconds left to play in the third. Evans, that's a 2-pointer.
Scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
Off target from the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. Out to the right wing. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
That will count. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 13. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Watera. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. On Tuesday, then on Friday. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
To the middle. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Low. Drills the three-pointer.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do. Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Ball's knocked loose. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Hummus. Shoots the three. A shot, no good. Now Dorsey. Three-pointer. Here's Milutinov. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
And the basket is good. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. To the left side wing.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Goes up off the inbound, and the layup's good off the glass.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Pass to Hummus. Nailed from three-point land.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Peters. There's 1:47 left in the fourth. Pass to Hummus. Low. Offline with his three. Here's Dorsey. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's Watera over to the left wing. There's a screen. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
To the right side. Low. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Peters. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Watera. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, an April Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Brown looking around. Here's Calathis. 6 on the shot clock. And he comes up with a bucket.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
Driving inside. Korkmaz pulls it in. James outside. Pass to Korkmaz. James. Outside, Brown. Launches it. The shot, no good. Gets the three to fall.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now, here is James. He's closely guarded. Here's Calathis. Back to Korkmaz. Fades and shoots. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Check by James. Pass to Hayes. There's a screen. From 9 feet, 3 on the clock. James with the rebound.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1 for 4 shooting.
Here's Korkmaz.
Away team foul. Number 1. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pulls it from 20. James can't get it to go.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Pass to Ward. Hayes with a screen. Buries it from 3.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
To stop the run, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Ward's shot is good.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
It's picked off. And they're on the run. Up ahead. Finished off the break. He's got 5.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Oh, they get a hand on it. See, check by James to the left wing. 1:10 left to play in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Brown drives in, and the jam by Brown.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Brown's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Hayes inside. Defended by Brown. To the wing, right side. Pass to Ward. Here's the three. They get it again. From the arc. And that does it for the first quarter. They're up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Pass to Hamas. Covered by Diallo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
There's the three. Here's Corneli. Here's a Kobo. Knocked loose. Second chance shot. Fires from deep. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Knocks down the triple.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Let's go with a three. That shot off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Hamas. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Diallo.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense would let him get a shot that good again very soon.
A Kobo, no good.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. From outside the arc. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Inside. Here's Mata-Yunus. Clock at 6. Pure from three-point range.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Pass to Hamas. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Top of the key. Yep, count it. He's got 5. There's a minute 59 left in the first half. Here's the break. Fires for three. Off the mark there with a three.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And he banks in the layup.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
They set the screen. Fires the three. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Corneli. Yet to see a basket. Here's a Kobo. Offensive rebound. Here's Montejunas. And so he draws the foul. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
At the line for your home team, Montejunas. 2 shots.
People were worried that this was...
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hamas. Right wing. 11 seconds left in the second period. 4 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Releases. And that concludes the first half. Up by 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Guys, how about our Eastern Conference winner?
Well-deserved award. You look at the numbers, he's doing a little bit of everything out there.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the visiting team.
They've done.
Glad you could join us.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. So it's the home team now, trailing by 8. Misses the 3.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And there's James from the arc. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. There's a screen. Lets it go from the wing. James with the rebound. Back to Korkmaz. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. They get the rebound. Brown. Out to James. Second shot opportunity. And Ward pulls it down. Check by James. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Here's Hayes, driving in, and finished off by Hayes.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
14 feet away, and Ward pulls it down.
Normally he drains that.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here we go. Pass to Hayes. Out to the right wing. Five on the clock. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well. Break down for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
The deep 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Here's Ward. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's James. Pass to Korkmaz. James with the ball. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter of the game. Launches it from deep. The shot no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Puts up a 3. Pass to Ward. From deep. Hauled in by Brown.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. It's both from the stripe. 23 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Check by James. They set a pick. There's the triple. Drops in the 3. Give him 8 points now.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Leading by 14. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. To the right side. From downtown, hits a three-pointer.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Out left to the wing. Diallo outside. From behind the arc. No good that time.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Hamas. And a miss there on the triple. Hamas has gone 1 for 3 on the night. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Cornelie. Off target with the 3. Takes the 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Over to the wing. Launches a 3. They get it back. Pass to Hamas. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks it from distance.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Right wing. To halt the run. And that's his 3rd miss in 7 attempts. And stolen by Diallo. That one's good for 2. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Just 5 on the clock. Into the lane. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
1:49 left to play in the fourth. This one for 3. Shot's no good. Made 4, he's missed 4 now. Here's Hamas. From outside, off the mark. Hamas has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Pass to Cornelie. The shot. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Cornelie's got his first 2 points of the night. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Gets the 3 ball to go.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
There's a screen for 3. Diallo drills it from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. He was all alone on that one.
Number 32.
Pass to Hamas. The 3 is up. The shot won't fall. 34 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Cornelie. Back to Diallo. The 3 is up. Can't hit that one.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never...
It's an NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Fall, Fournier out there with Evans, and it's Papanikolaou in at the 3 spot. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's the screen. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Back to James. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. It's 1 on the clock, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Calathis. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And here's Evans outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
There's the pick. And here's James outside. James with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That one's good. Vezenkov.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And a wide open look for James. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Evans. That's tipped. Pass to Vezenkov. Second chance shot, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Evans.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
There's a good screen. James. Here's Papagiannis. From deep, James. Fall with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
At the line for the away team.
That free throw good from Evans. Here's Papanikolaou. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, when I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for it. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. The visitors with the ball. 7-point differential. Takes it inside. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Pulls up. Another miss by James.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Papanikolaou, and he banks in the layup. Papanikolaou's got 8 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And stolen by Fournier. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And that one falls for Evans. Here's Papanikolaou. He's got 8. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Fournier against James. To end the run, Fall with the rebound. Fall's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Fournier, a beautiful reverse layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Korkmaz, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Evans' shot is good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Evans has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. James against Fournier, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, and he scuffled a bit out of the gates. 10 shot attempts, but that's just his second make of the game.
Free throw good, James. Here's Evans. He's got 9. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. James, that's a 2-pointer, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Up. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
With the drive, pass to Peters. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Diallo, no good. He's guarded by Diallo.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. On the jam by Monaco.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. He takes it in, and it's good. 2 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Corniche. Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
Got a piece of it. Here's Okobo. Takes it off the glass. Okobo's got 5 now.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Yep, it counts.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Now Dorsey. No scoring in this one. On the shot clock. on Saturday, then on Tuesday.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Okobo in the second half of February now. The power rankings have lots of statistical analysis to pull from. And you take a look at this home team, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know right now for the visiting team, they're one of those teams that people seem to underestimate, not expecting to be this high on the list at this point in the year.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Misses from close range.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Shot good by Diallo. Diallo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
That's a bad turnover right there, but aside from that one, I think they've done a good job controlling the pace and the ball during the game.
1:06 left now here in the second. Pass to Dorsey. Milutinov covered by Motiejunas. Another shot. He gets that one. He's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
.44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Okobo. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Off target from three-point range. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Diallo. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Number 32, first personal foul, second team foul.
Here he goes. Pass to Peters. A second chance effort. They get it back, and no good. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. They lead by 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Let's shift gears now and see. And that's all for us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've got Brown, also James out there, and it's Papagiannis in at the 5. Coathis, no luck. Evans out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Papanikolaou in at the small forward. Count the basket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Papagiannis. The three-pointer, no good.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
I see you.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Fall. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Fall's got his first points of the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
They set the pick, and here's James outside. Fall with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Fournier. Korkmaz grabs the miss. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Vezenkov. Outside Fournier. Driving in. To the wing on the left. Here's Vezenkov. And the three off target. Vezenkov's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And here's James outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. James has got 9.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And here's Evans. He's got 9. Driving to the basket. It's deflected. They retain possession. And stolen by James. Stolen by Evans. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Korkmaz. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
I got to look up in the dictionary. How do you...
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Shooting for the away team. Evan Fournier at the line for 1. The play will be reviewed.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Home team foul. Brown. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 1:47 left to play in the third. Here's Vezenkov. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Vezenkov's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Coletas, no luck.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Fournier's shot is off.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Here's James. Lays it up off the glass. James has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Papanikolaou. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
On the wing, James. He's guarded by Fournier. And that one's good. James.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Here's Evans. It's hauled in by Bryant.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And here's James outside. Connects from three-point range. James has got 19 points.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And the shot is good.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Kalathis. That one rolling around and rims out.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Corniche, and it's a Kobo in a 2-guard. Here's Diallo. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Williams is checked in for Corniche. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He told them, pedal to the metal, adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. He's guarded by Diallo. Off with the layup. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Kobo's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Inside, here's Milutinov. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Diallo. Pass to Matajunas. Back to Diallo. From deep. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Here's a Kobo. And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Diallo with it, launches it, and that one is off. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Peters. He's guarded by Diallo. Shot clock at 6. Yep, that one goes in there. There's the drive. That one drops for him.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Milutinov covered by Matajunas.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Left side, Williams. Pass to Okobo. 4 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. They get it again. Williams gets to Matajunas. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Got it. Good job in the low post.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Down low. Pass to Diallo. Peters grabs the miss. He's guarded by Diallo. To the paint. Here's Peters. And he comes up with the deuce. Peters has got 5 points in the quarter. Peters has gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Here's Diallo. Drops in the tray.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Pass to Dorsey. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer up.
And it's Okobo missing. Okobo's gotten only one of his threes to drop for him. He's got 5 attempts. Takes it inside and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Milutinov. Drills it from outside.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
Well, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count that bucket. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. And in the
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Six to shoot. Three-pointer. Offensive board. Fournier covering. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Tipped. They retain possession. And there's a 3-second violation. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever his team needs on both ends of the floor is an essential part of their success out there.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And the layup is good off the glass.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. When I asked about guarding the big man, Domantas Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to plug up any pass.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Taking 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And there's a pick. Pass to Hayes. Fournier covering. And he jams it home with authority.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Out to the right wing. Six on the shot clock. Pass to fall. The shot off that time. Here's Hayes. There's the drive. Here's Ward. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Out to the wing. Here's Papanikolaou. Off target from three-point range. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
For three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
They get it back. Here's Fournier, and there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
To the wing on the left. A minute 9 left to play in the first quarter.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
There's 31 seconds left in the first. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Here's the Zinkov. He's defended by Hayes. The kick out to Fournier. Launches it. He can't hit that time. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Leading by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Here's Dorsey. Sinks the tray. Dorsey's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Takes it inside. The layup off target.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Over to the left wing. It's good.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
They haven't held the lead for a while.
And BA, that's why this possession is so big for them. It could be the turning point in the game. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the right side. Clock at 6. No good from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. From deep three-point land. They set the pick. Another shot. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Peters. Blocked! And they get it back. Fires from deep. The shot by Dorsey, no good. Dorsey's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
First personal foul.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
So it's the home team now. It's a 3-point game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul.
On Thursday, and then on Wednesday.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
He's perfect from the line this time.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half of this one. Shot clock at 3. No good on the triple. Pass to Evans. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Evans has got his first 2 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
1:09 left in the first half. Misses in close.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Pass to Dorsey. Here's Peters. Here's the pick. There's the 3. No good there. Here's Hamas. No made baskets yet. 32 seconds left in the second. Misses from short range.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
He takes it in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
First free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. It'll count. And that's not going to go. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Leading by 1. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
You know what time it is. It's time for your...
Thanks for tuning in. Now it
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pass to Hayes. Driving inside. Here's Ward.
Away team foul. Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court. Away team foul. Foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. They trail by 1. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
The kick out to Fournier. Fires the three. Out to the right wing. Here's Papanikolaou. 5 to shoot. And the three off target. 90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Ward. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. With the teardrop. And he lays it up and in. 9 points in the game.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Pass to Fournier. Soft touch off the glass.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Some solid defense from Hayes. Going inside. And he gets the bucket. Ward's got 5.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
It's tipped. To the left wing. And there's the screen. Pass to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
2 minutes remaining.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Fall gets it to go.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Pass to Ward. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Papanikolaou. No good on the three.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Ward passes to Hayes. There's 1:12 left in the third quarter. Puts up a three. Misfire there. Now 7 for 11.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
From the arc. And that one's good. Vezenkov's got his second basket.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
There's a screen. To the wing, right side. Ooh, it's stolen away. Left side, Fournier. Pass to Fall. Outside Fournier. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fournier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. For the tie. And no good. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Leading by 3. All right, let's take a look at our assist to the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. To the left side wing. Here's Dorsey. Dorsey's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Pass to Hamas. 6 to shoot. Count that bucket.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Over to the left wing. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Driving to the basket, and that one is stuffed right through.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Here's Dorsey. Shot from the wing. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Up and in on the layup.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Driving in. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Peters' shot is good.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Peters has gone 1 for 2 from the 3-point line. And he dunks it down.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
They set the pick. Pass to Dorsey. Here's the 3. That shot, no good. Dorsey's gone just 4 for 11 from the field. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Incredible. He will hit that from another time zone.
From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Hamas. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Here's Dorsey. Deflected. 1:06 left to play in the fourth. From downtown, that one is off. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Here's Hamas. "36 seconds left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. 3-pointer. No luck on that one. Cuts off the pass. So they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. On out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Galathis in at the 2 spot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's James. The tray. Offensive rebound. And that one drops for him.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
They set the pick. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
James defending. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Clock at 6. The rebound by James.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Brown. It's tipped. Pass to Ward. The three. And the three ball is good.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Coletas, no luck. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. There's the pick. James defending. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Korkmaz. The three ball. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Out to the right wing. They set the screen. 6 to shoot. Hayes. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Korkmaz. He's got 5. For the 3. Moves back up. Round the pass to Papagiannis. Here's Korkmaz. Misses the 3. James defending. Launches a 3. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Korkmaz. Coletas passes to Korkmaz. Shot from the wing. Papagiannis. That one, no good. James defending. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Number 2. 2 shots. The play will be reviewed. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to do a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Korkmaz, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Pass to Ward. James covering. Ball stolen. Here's Calathis. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
To the middle. Here's Hayes. The shot's good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
James has a two-pointer. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No short. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
Diallo out there at Corniche. And it's a Kobo in at the one spot. 5 on the clock. Low. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Corniche. Right wing. To the wing right side. Here's Matajunas. Offline with his three. Here's Hamas. He's guarded by Diallo. Low. Buries the long-range jumper.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Out to the wing. To Okobo. Here's the three. No good that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Kept alive. Misses the follow-up.
Away team foul. Matajunas. First personal foul. First team foul.
Over to the wing. Here's Watsara. Good on the three-point shot.
They are shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's a Kobo. Misses from short range. They set the pick. Low. Puts up a deep three. Pass to Hamas. Sinks the three-pointer. Hamas has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside. Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
A shot by Watsara, no good. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the half. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. .152 left here in the second.
Away team foul. Number 32. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Out to the right wing. And stolen by Diallo.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
They set the pick. Low. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 11 points in the game.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Offensive rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. On Saturday, and then on Thursday.
Shooting for the away team. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. .107 left in the first half. Pass to Corniche. Shoots the three. Miss with the rebound. Here's Watsura. To the left side wing. Low. Oh, good on the three.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
15 seconds left to play in the first half. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And we finished one half of basketball. Up by 15. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your...
All right, fellas. And that is it for half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. James looking around.
Home team foul. Hayes. First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the visitors now. Down by 15. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's Papagiannis in at the foul. Out left to the wing. No good with the triple. From deep, James. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Here's Papagiannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And so here's the home team. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Ward. He's covered by Brown. Right block shot. Good on the bucket. He's got 10. Now James. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Hayes.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature than here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now, and that one's good. Korkmaz.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Here's Ward. 6 points for him. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Brown. Off on the layup. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Pass to Ward. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. Buries it from 3-point range.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
James way outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Calathes. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Calathes has got his 2nd bucket. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Out to the right wing. Side. James covering. To the right side. Side. Drains the 3-pointer. 8 points for him.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
There's the pick. Into the lane. .50 seconds left in the third quarter. Knocks down the 3 ball.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Korkmaz. 9 points in the game so far. This one for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Korkmaz has got 12 in the game.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
And yes, it's good.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. James outside. 20 seconds left in the third. Here's Papagiannis, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Sy, he's covered by Brown. Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Corniche, and it's a Kobo in at the 1. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league. I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Cornish has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's the screen. Pass to Watera. 3-pointer. Cornish with the rebound. And they're on the break. Diallo kicks to Monteunus. Here's Cornish. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Here's Hummus. They get it again. Pass to Watera. Clock at 4. From downtown. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taken 12 shots. Here's Cornish. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Tell you what, the way they've been eating up that offensive backboard in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
And the home team has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. They get the rebound. Here's Hummus. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And stolen by Diallo. Puts up a deep 3. The shot that time, not on target. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
From deep 3-point land. Low. Pass to Hummus. Fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Hummus has gone 3 of 4 from distance. Only the 1 miss. Wow. Here he goes. Got a hand on it. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Jacks up a 3. From deep 3-point land. No good on that one. Here's a Kobo. Over to the wing. 1:07 left to play in the final quarter. Monteunus grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Cornish has gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Low. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Personal foul, second team foul.
No good on the free throw.
Low.
He hits the second from the line. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Here's a Kobo. Good on the triple. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Here's Watera. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Diallo. As with the rebound. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Away team ball.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and